You already know what your inner wisdom is trying to tell you. You know when something doesn't feel right. And you know when you're saying yes, even though you want to say no. You know when it's time to move on. You know when it's time to stay. But somehow you still don't trust yourself. Believe me, there is nothing wrong with you. Your brain has simply learned that doubting yourself feels better than believing yourself. And in this video, I'll show you how to start changing that. Hi boo, I'm Claudine. I'm a medium and a death doula. And for 20 years, I've worked with people navigating grief, intuition, and life's biggest decisions. And after all these years, I've really noticed something, that people rarely come to me because they can't hear their intuition. They come to me because they can't trust it. And those are two very different problems. Most people feel like they have to get better at trusting themselves, but that's not really the goal. The goal is to make trusting yourself easier, to want to just naturally do that anyways. Think about when you brush your teeth every morning, you don't have an internal debate to do it. You just naturally do it. Why? Because you've done it thousands of times. And you know the benefits of it. It's familiar, it's safe, it takes care of your beautiful teeth. And trusting yourself can become like that too. Not overnight, but little by little. One decision at a time. The mistake that most people make is that they feel like they have to force themselves to trust their intuition, their inner wisdom. But the harder you force it, the more pressure you create. And pressure almost always creates resistance. Kind of like you lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. I think of that analogy. Don't force yourself to trust harder. I feel like it's more helpful to make conditions where trusting yourself just feels easier. So let me show you what I mean. Let's start smaller than we feel like we have to start. Most people wait until they have a huge decision to start trusting themselves, like they're gonna move, or they're gonna buy a car. Should I leave? Should I quit? Instead, let's start ridiculously small. What do I want to do right now? What would feel good for me right now? What can I do right now? What would I like to get for dinner? What shirt do I actually like better? And every tiny decision, you're telling yourself that your voice matters, and that's so important. You're teaching your brain, my voice matters. And that's how self-trust grows, not through one big leap, but through all these tiny moments. The second thing, why don't we start noticing the way we speak to ourselves? We say, I should have done this. I should have done that. Why didn't I do this? We kind of reprimand ourselves and scold ourselves like we're our own parent. And again, this pressure creates resistance. So try replacing the I should with I could. Make it a what if statement. Like instead of I should get dressed right now, you can give yourself options like, well, I could get dressed or I can go get a coffee. You know what I mean? Instead, or I could instead brush my teeth first. You can give yourself little things that you could do and then choose which one feels best for you in the moment. And if you want to go even deeper, replace I could with I choose, right? You can give yourself options with the I could. So for example, going back to the I have to get dressed. I could get dressed or I could brush my teeth. So you choose, I want to brush my teeth first. And when you're brushing your teeth, you could say, I choose to do this after, right? Then you're kind of giving yourself choices. I choose to listen to myself. I choose to wear this. I choose to eat this. I choose to take a pause before asking someone else. It might seem like a tiny shift, but just changing the language from I should to I could to I choose. Do you feel the differences in that? One feels like an obligation and one feels like you have total freedom. It's a decision that you make for yourself and it feels so much better. And the third thing, this is a self-trust quest. Think of it like a game. I love RPG games, and I feel like when something is a game, it makes it a lot funner. So instead of becoming the magician, right, you gotta level up. You gotta get that experience point up. So little by little, over these, next 5 to 7 days, you can make this a self-trust quest. Where can I make choices? Where can I listen to myself better? Before you ask a friend, where can I pause and ask myself, does this feel good? Before you pull another tarot card, get an idea of what you already know first. And before you go on ChatGPT, ask yourself first. And then you can always get another opinion, but just so you know what you feel is right for you anyway. Just ask yourself that one question. What do I already know? Before you ask a friend, what do I already know? Before you get to tarot, what do I already know? And that's it. You don't have to do so many things. You just got to practice listening to yourself. The goal is that your own voice deserves a seat at the table. Little you will not be sitting at the kiddie table anymore. It deserves a seat at the big table. So when you give yourself these little self-trust quests, it feels way better than giving yourself like an exercise to do for a lifetime. They're little things you can do every day. It's something that you build one choice and one answer at a time. And if you enjoyed today's self-trust quest, you'll love my free community, the Inner Compass. Link is down below, but it's inside of school, and I have a lot of other self-trust quests that you can do if you want to keep doing this practice, as well as a beautiful catalog of now archived YouTube videos that you only find in the school community, tarot courses on trusting your spirit communication and strengthening that, understanding all the signs and how you can use them to your advantage, all on the school platform. It's completely free, and I'd love to have you there. You can join using the link in the description. And also, if this felt really good for you, please subscribe for more content on how to trust yourself. So remember, boo, spirit is calling. Will you answer the call? Ding!